Greetings. Welcome back to the Too Fast Tactical channel and another review. In this video we're going to be taking a look at a keychain flashlight made by Olight. This is the I3E EOS. It normally sells for $10 on Olight's website. If you follow my channel and you follow my social channels, I normally will post deals and specials that certain companies that are having, and they alert me of these deals so I can share them with you. Just recently I posted a Black Friday sale on some Olight flashlights, and part of their Black Friday sale was if you go to their website and you sign up, you can get one of these I3E EOS flashlights for free. Now the caveat to that is you've got to pay for shipping. So at the end of the day, it looks like it'll cost you $5, which is a great deal. No doubt about that. That is valid today, November 20. Today's November 25th. It is valid through November 26th to 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So if you watch this video quick enough, you can jump over to Olight's website and you can grab one of these flashlights for free plus shipping. All right. So with that out of the way. This particular flashlight is a keychain flashlight, like I mentioned. It has a maximum lumen output of 90, and it runs off a single AAA battery, an alkaline AAA battery, which is included. You can see in the packaging here. It has a Philips Luxion TX LED and a PMMA TIR lens. The lens can give you a distance of 44 meters. That's what Olight says. And let's see, it does not have a on-off button. You twist the head to turn the flashlight on and to turn it off. That's typical for a lot of smaller flashlights. You can use a AAA nickel metal hydride battery. It obviously doesn't come with that, but if you were to purchase one, you could use one of those and you could extend the battery life. The battery life with the AAA battery is 45 minutes. With the nickel metal hydride battery is 1 hour and 10 minutes. So the body's made out of aluminum, aircraft quality aluminum, mil-spec type 3 anodizing. It can connect to a keychain or a lanyard through a key ring on the tail. We'll talk about that in a little bit. It is IPX8 waterproof. And let's see. I want to get all the specs out of the way before I actually open it up. As you can see, this one's brand new, so I actually have not even touched it or done anything. So I wanted to show you what the packaging looks like and open it up, and we'll take a look at it together for the first time. Let's see. The candela is listed at 500. And let me see. Let me find the specs. I'm looking. The weight in grams is 19.4 ounces. It's 0.68 of an ounce. The length in millimeters is 60.5 inches, 2.38. Head diameter in millimeter is 14. In inches, it's 0.55. Body diameter in millimeters is 12.5. In inches, it's 0.49. Okay, so there's all the talking points right there. Unlike previous Olight flashlights that I've reviewed, this one comes in a blister pack. You can see in the background there, we've got a selection of Olight flashlights that are part of my collection. The S1 Mini Baton on the left, the I1R EOS in the middle, and the I3T EOS. To me, those are all sort of smaller flashlights that could be considered keychain flashlights, but they actually don't have a facility to attach a keychain. The S1 Mini Baton has a clip, and the I3T EOS has a clip. The I1R EOS does have a keychain attachment, so that's probably the other one that would officially be considered a keychain that you could easily attach. So this fills out the line right here, and I do believe that this is the most economical of the flashlights that Olight is offering in this particular size. So like all the Olight flashlights, this does carry a, let's make sure we got it focused. Camera likes to be tripping on me sometimes. 5-year warranty on it, IPX8 waterproof. Now the front of this does say 120 and 90 lumens, and that can be somewhat misleading. I guess, based on my research, that there is a bright silver version of this that puts out 120 lumens, although I couldn't find it on Olight's website. All of the other colors are 90 lumens, and obviously this one is black, so this is going to be 90. Basically the same specs we talked about on the back, and the runtime is listed here, and the beam length, and so on. So that's about it for the information that's actually on the packaging right here. So I'm going to go, I'm going to have to cut this open here, so I don't want to bleed on camera. So I'm going to cut this open off camera, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, as I suspected, to get the flashlight and the battery out of the blister pack, you more or less have to tear it apart. So it's a good thing I showed you the blister pack before I ripped it up. Also, the included battery, it's a Green Max super alkaline battery, is wrapped very tightly in some cellophane material, which you may or may not be able to see here. I almost didn't notice that this was a wrapping, and tried to put the battery in the flashlight with the wrapping on, and while it may go in there, chances are you're not going to get it out. So definitely remember to take off this cellophane, which is tightly wrapped around the battery. All right, so the flashlight, as you can see here, is got OlightStore.com's logo on it, and the name and a serial number. Also gives you a convenient little plus sign to indicate which way the battery goes in. As for the keychain, now this is one thing that I've always I've mentioned in the past on some videos. Well, I guess it would help if we could look at the keychain. It just has a little split ring in it, and this little split ring is not the easiest thing to manipulate, to get on or off, or to work with, because it's so small. You more or less have to stick a flat blade knife in there to kind of spread it apart. Now, I want to talk on that before I move on here real quick. With keychain flashlights, what I normally do is I will add one of these. Okay, this is, if you've watched my review of the I1R EOS light, I mentioned this, and I added that to the light. I'll just bring this out for reference. You can see this little clip makes it much more convenient to clip onto your key rings. I actually use this as a zipper pull. I can clip it on a zipper. So this works out real good. You can get these, I'll put a link in the description. You can buy these little add-on clips off of eBay. I believe they ship out of China. They're relatively inexpensive. You can get a little baggie of them for a couple of bucks. And they are, well, this one's black in color, and this one is kind of a gunmetal in color. So there's a couple of different variants you can get color-wise off of eBay. It's very convenient to add to these types of small keychain flashlights. So I know with my keychain, the flashlight I keep on my keychain, a lot of times when I want to use it, I don't want to juggle a bunch of keys. So this allows me to take it off the keychain real fast and use it independent of the key ring. So again, it does not come with this. You'd have to pick up some of these off of eBay, so keep that in mind. But it should come with that. So we've got an aluminum body, and you can see the single LED right there, the Philips Luxion TX LED. And if we unscrew the cap from the body, we've got a O-ring in here. It's very small. I don't believe that there's an extra O-ring included. Of course, the camera doesn't want to focus on stuff up close, but not that the inside is anything to get excited about. But the anodizing goes up over the threads and stops at the end. Our battery just inserts like this, which is simple, and we screw the cap down. And as we screw the cap down, as once it's screwed all the way down, the light comes on. So when you screw the cap all the way down, the light comes on. I believe at this juncture, this is when this light is IPX waterproof, because the cap would have to be screwed all the way down to engage the O-ring. When you go to turn this off, you have to unscrew it, and you don't have as much of a tight seal right there. I believe that that is how this functions. There is no other disassembly mechanism here, and there are no brightness adjustments for this. It's just a single 90 lumen output, and obviously no buttons, no different modes, no strobe. Very, very simple keychain light. This is very light. It doesn't have much texturing on the body. There's a little bit right here and right here. There is more texturing here on the head, which will allow you to kind of hold this as you twist it. So there's enough texturing on this to make it easy to grab a hold of, to twist this down and get the light to turn on. And you can see we've got typical Olight, bright white, very tight beam, bright white, probably 4,000, 6,000 lumen. Well, 4,000 to 5,000 lumen would be my guess on that, somewhere in that time frame, or that light range, or color range, light range, the color range. So for the money, this is an excellent buy, especially right now. If you can jump in and grab this little keychain light for free and pay the $5 for shipping. Unfortunately, you can only get one for that price, which is kind of a bummer. But you know, even at $10, still very reasonable. Olight will normally have specials on certain lights during different times of the year, and they're kind enough to provide me some heads up on that, and I'll post that on my social media. I don't necessarily make a video about their specials. I am this time because I just got my free flashlight right here. So I wanted to jump in and get the video up while you could, there's still some time left for their Black Friday sale. So anyway, I don't have much else to say about this. You saw me open it more or less on camera, well, actually off camera, and this is the first time I played with it a little bit before I resumed the video here. I like the light output on it. So far, there's nothing not to like. Great little flashlight, what I can see so far. It's a nice addition to my flashlight collection, and it's going to definitely serve a purpose in either as part of my EDC or as part of one of my bug out bags. So that's about it on the Olight I3E EOS. Link for that and the Black Friday sale will be in the description, and of course I will put a link for the little clips off of eBay. Of course, you could search for these as well, but I'll put a link for something that's current. If the link is no longer valid, search for something similar on eBay. There's plenty of these floating around. Anyway, thanks for watching.